Alright, welcome to my very first video. We're going to be loading a colony that I've been playing for a little while. It's called Elton's Alliance. This colony is something special to me. It is my first colony where I have the potential, I don't have it yet, but I have the potential for my lead first character to fall in love with another man. So we've got Andreas, and we have Weasel. Now these characters aren't in order. They're supposed to be alphabetized. Shame, shame, shame. So to start this out, we are going to alphabetize our characters. Oh no. Oh no. Just realizing something. We've traveled back in time. Time and space. So I don't know how it happened, but we lost a certain certain bit of this game. Not sure how much. Not sure what I did in the meantime. Oh well, that's life, isn't it? You know, you just lose track of time and you travel back in time and there you are. So I'm gonna unscroll a few of these menus. I like to see how much stone we have. I like to see what kind of textiles we have in stock. I like to see how many components we have in stock, which is fairly important. Something we're missing is the doctor's office, which I had completed beforehand, and we're going to do that now. You know, I'm playing on permadeath, and it seems so unlikely that we would have lost track of so much time, but here we are. We're going to mine for some components. It's fairly important that we have some components. I like to get the game running as fast as we can most of the time. It's just a shame to lose out on such time while we're playing this game. We only have so much. Everything seems fairly relaxed in the colony right now. We're gonna keep building away. We get this doctor's office running. I like to put a door on both sides so we can have easy access. What are we researching right now? Drug production, medicine production? Yeah. I don't think we lost... Oh no, we did. We lost the moisture pump, which we were clearing up this, and we were clearing up this so we could have more space to grow. Well, isn't that a shame? Shame, shame, shame. Artwork that... Oh, that's nice. We will put that up in our park spot, which is going to be over there. It'll be a nice place for people to hang out. Another thing we needed was more beds for the animals. I think what we missed out on was a toxic fallout. Heck, maybe that won't even happen this time around. This wasn't so bad. We did end up slaughtering rather, killing a bunch of our farm animals. Oh, you know what we lost? We had a wolf that we had tamed. He's gone. It's raining out. Whenever it's raining, it's a good time to clear out the boom rats and the boomalopes, but there doesn't seem to be any on the map right now. How's that doctor's office? Looks nice and completed. Another menu that I like to open up is this one, because it lets us know how much steel and wood we have. These are our finite resources that we really do want to make sure we have under control, and we don't want to run out of. So I'm going to clear a small section for it, because I need to put down a little more wood floor. just keeps the muddy footprints out, you know? Oh, you know what else we had missing? We had explored up all of this space that wasn't rich soil. And that's really just not to keep track of here. The walls are always exploding, burning up my food, which is fine. It's just something that happens. We always have more energy than we need. I say always, but you know, sometimes it's so we're just going to explore this up. Careful not to put any floor over any rich soil, because we're going to eventually turn this into a nice recreational area where our colonists can hang out and, you know, just enjoy themselves, hold a party. We definitely lost a lot of gameplay. Very strange. I don't know if the computer shut down unexpectedly. Everyone's out cutting wood. Nobody's laying down the floor. Look at the 85 steps away from the exterior wall. Here. Middle. We'll create some outdoor roof as well. This will be helpful if and when we have more toxic fallout. It's not a matter of if, I guess, it's a matter of when. So frustrating to lose out on all that play. So, everyone's building away. I want to make sure Andreas is as happy as possible, otherwise he's never going to fall in love with evil. Such a shame. There's some art in their room to appreciate life a little bit more. Goodness me, I cannot believe all that time. And yet here we are at the very beginning of my YouTube endeavor, where we're going to share what exactly we are doing. Andreas even had an assault rifle. Oh, in a universe that never came to fruition. It even broke into here. I believe there were some giant insects in there. It was terrifying. We'll wait another day for that. Rescue Eli. What's wrong with Eli? Eli has a wake-up addiction. He's got a chemical fascination, and earlier on the map there was some wake-up brought in by some raiders. He, of course, went right for it because he was a little stoner. And he got addicted. And I don't make wake-up. I don't supply wake-up. I'm not buying it for him. And he's out of luck at this point. I believe I have brewing. And I think we're going to... Yeah, we're going to invest in that. So, we're going to build our brewing station. How are we going to build that? I know where we're going to build it. We're going to build it in the dining room. Eventually this will become our... I don't know. A brewing room? We'll call that? The brewery? There you go. And we will start, after this mostly is grown, we'll start growing some more. I like to grow my crops in 5x5, so we're not complicated with them either, because then we make that more smoky, because they're not getting high enough. And then when that's done, we're going to make that into pops. I don't like to have too many pops on the go. They just seem to be a bit of a space waster. Devil Strand. Never have too much Devil Strand. And this little gap here is going to be some strawberries. gonna have it growing yet. We don't need that growing yet. Okay. I wonder, yeah, we can put in our medicine table, our drug lab. It's gonna go in there, and we're gonna need a few different things for that. So the first stockpile needs to have cloth in it. Turn that into a critical stockpile, so we always have cloth there. It's going to be manufactured textiles. Oh god. This isn't what I want. We don't need to put wood in here, you guys. This one is going to be for Nutroamine. Correct me if I'm saying that wrong, or not. I'll pretty much say it however I like. And the last one is going to be for herbal medicine. We're also going to need a stockpile to put the medicine in, which will be important. That'll be this one. And we're going to make that all of our medicine, except for herbal. The rest of the herbal medicine will be stored in the cooler, because it does go bad. Oh, it's freezing. That's not good. It's fine, actually. There's no harm in freezing a little herbal medicine. Not gonna go bad. So, after we have all that, we're gonna make sure that the brewery makes a little bit of wort, not too much, otherwise we're just gonna have too much on our hands. And the wort will go into the barrels. Move this art here so we can put a little stockpile over here, and that'll be for our wort. Also a manufactured item. Our drug lab, we're going to need to, of course, we're still researching that, so we're not going to be able to make any medicine quite yet. And this stockpile over here, we're just going to shimmy it over so that we can actually see what's underneath it. Eventually they'll move all that over. One of their task items. It's not much of that. Just gonna kill floors that we know don't have fertile soil under them to start. Actually, it would really help if we clear cut all these plants out of here. We can build floors underneath. So eventually the moisture pump will clear all of this out, and we're gonna put flowers in all the fertile soil. I don't really know why grow flowers that fast. It's nice, you know, they'll look nice. And we'll put a nice table in here, some artwork all around. It's just gonna be a really nice area for them to hang out, have a party, you know, just have a really good time. Keep them happy, keep them productive. Colony moving forward. You know, just like this music sound, everything's going really well. Everyone's happy. Colonists are having a good time. Oh, I haven't really been paying attention over here. So, I believe you can check who is your best socializer, over on the wardening area. And we're gonna just check out who, just shout out, who's gonna be our best merchant. There's a certain number of things we can buy from these shaman merchants, but for the most part we don't really want much of it. We do want the Nutroamine, that's a finite resource, we can't mine that on the map. We'll sell off as much, which isn't much, smoke leaf joints that we have. That's why we're gonna grow double that we were growing before. Sell off some art. Unfortunately, we're going to give them a third of our silver, which is just how it is. And we are going to complete that transaction. So, shout out, why don't you actually, like, carry that? Instead of just leaving it out there? Since you're already here. Yeah, and over there. I guess that stockpile's full? Anyway. This seems to be a weird place to call that. Yeah, why don't you move it back to... That was very strange of Shouta. I don't know why he did that. So this is going to be our hospital as well. We're going to put some beds in here for, obviously, people to heal in. Oh, Wanderer joins. Who is it? Jen. Where are you, Jen? Good to see you. I wonder where she came from. Let's look up a little bit more about Jen. But let's also get some wood cut because we're building a bunch of beds, you know. It's going to take up a lot of our wood for that. You'll notice the ambrosia sprout I just leave up here. It's just a good reminder that it exists. I put a growing zone over it, and I don't allow sowing, so they'll harvest it whenever the ambrosia gets to 100%. It's just the most efficient way to harvest your ambrosia without actually having to think about it. But I still keep that over there, because I like to think about it. It's a nice little resource. So Jen has arrived and is joining the colony. She's a sailor, which is odd, because as we go to the world, let it load for a moment, I'm pretty sure we're not near any bodies of water. Like, Jen, where'd you come from? We're in the middle of the continent. We couldn't... Well, we could be a little further, but, you know, there's not a ton of ocean around. So Jen is a sailor. She grew up on an organ farm. That sucks. And as a sailor, as an adult, she skilled labor for 5 months. That's not exactly handy, but she's industrious. She's a night owl and she's a jogger. She's actually quite a valuable character. Give her any schedule she wants, and she doesn't need a weapon. I think we have another. Maybe we don't. Maybe that's somebody that existed in the future. Oh well. So, this is something that I do with all my colonists. Firefight priority being a nation. So is being a doctor if you are passionate for it, or your skill warrants it. Which I think anything over 5 warrants it. Oh, medicine production's done. We'll have to remember to start creating our medicine. So we need another research item. We're well ahead of the curve on research items. I think we can get up to the moisture pump. We might as well get that going. Sarcopod looks nice. Milk. Delicious. So we're still working on Jen. Jen. Bed rest is also #1 priority. Unless the colony's going through some kind of cataclysmic event, it's best to just get them on bed rest right away, making that a #1 priority. Basic, so like flipping things, releasing prisoners, stuff like that. It's a #2 priority. So unless I prioritize something as a #1 down the line, they're not going to do that as much. Wardening is good to put on #2. So everything after that is going to be a 2 or higher. Because #1 is just for the essentials. Keep them healthy and, alive. Which is firefighting, not being sick. So Jen can't do a whole lot, which is fine. She can always do the dumb labor, I think that's called, hauling and cleaning, and there's always cleaning to be done. But she can also work on the animals, which is good. Everything is going to be a 2 except for the cleaning here for her. Literally everything could be a 1 and it would work in the appropriate order, but at a certain point we might want them to do a clean sweep of the colony, so we might put the cleaning down to a #1, but we're not going to right now. So, let's check how things are going. We are going to start creating medicine. Good. I like to set a nice high limit for that. I don't ever want to run out of medicine. We'll run out of Nutramine before we run out of medicine. Jen, you can't sleep in the hospital. That's a nice bed. Oh, that's a nice bed. Oh, nice bed for me. Maybe I should go first too. There's another one. Most of these are just gonna go in the storage area. We'll sell them to a bulk supplier when they come around. We'll have 5 hospital beds. I spread them out about 2 apart. Give them a little bit of space. I have a feeling that I need that space. Very strange. There we are. Jen, you can take one of the big bedrooms. Let's let you do that. You can't sleep in here. It's not a bedroom. So, we have 5 beds for when we have a medical emergency, which is good. Great, even. There's also more herbal medicine in here. This is generally where prisoners are going to live, which is actually a terrible spot. I need to remove these doors, because they'll break right through and steal a weapon and just... they'll mess stuff up. Oh, Ichabod and your asthma. Ugh. You tire me, Ichabod. So, Andreas and Weasel. These two need to... look, he's not even friends with Weasel. Where is Weasel? Way down at the bottom, because Weasel has a creepy breathing habit. Weasel's friends with... oh my god, they're only acquaintances. Yeah, you guys. Let's put more art in their room. Maybe they'll be more happy and more in love if they have art in their room. We have some carpet. Yeah, we got some cloth. Ooh. Oh, and they'll give us gold. Who doesn't love gold? They have 4 enemies at the guard, at the, what is it? The bandit camp quest. Let's check out where it is. It's a bit of a jaunt. Oh, look at that. Peace talks. That is a bit of a jaunt. 2 days? Yeah, we're not. But we are going to go to this peace talk. I think I did this on a last one, and it worked out really nicely. So Shouta is our best negotiator. So we're definitely sending him. We're going to send that guy. And Fleeb. So we want people that can walk fast and aren't dicks, because, well, things will work out better. 5 should be good. We're not sending Andreas or Weasel, because those are the characters that we are building this game around. Andreas is my first character. This was Naked Brutality, which was convenient because he was a nudist. And he was my first character. I picked him specifically, and Weasel was the first raider that came after him. We incapacitated Weasel, and we held him prisoner until he joined us. And Weasel was also, fortunately, gay. So, we had our 2 gay characters, and that is what I built this game around, to make them fall in love. It's never happened before for me. Well, for me, I fell in love, but not for any of my characters in RimWorld. So, this is our goal. They're gonna fall in love one way or the other. I'm gonna send some alpacas with them. Alpacas are good for just carrying cargo around and being a bit of fodder when we're being attacked. It's the shameful truth of it all. I don't want the colonists to get hit in the head with bullets. I don't want the alpacas to either, but hey, if I had to choose, that's just the way it is. We're gonna make sure to send them with some medicine. I think I have some beds to send with them, some bed rolls. Just because I don't like them sleeping on the ground, that doesn't keep them happy. And we also are going to send them with a backup weapon, just in case of things happening, you know. You never know what's going to happen out there. Backup weapons and backup clothing. I like to send some clothing that's already just slightly damaged. There's always a chance that they'll set it down and the weather will just get to it, which is just kind of how it is. And that way we're not wasting 100%, but we don't have any tribalware that's not already slightly damaged. So we're going to send them with that, and half of our silver we're going to go to the peace talks, which should not take very long. Let's get them going. Waste no time. We've got some more art. We're going to install this outside. We're also going to put some art in the hospital. A nice healthy environment in the hospital just allows people to heal faster, I find. More successfully, gives them hope, gives them a reason to be alive. It's also good to put some art in your most frequently used rooms. My little buddy is having a little nap under my desk. Our little dog. He's having little nightmares right now. Playing with his little arms around. He doesn't mind me chatting away. Oh, look, they hit the road already. So they're out there. We'll see how successful they are. They might not be too successful, we'll see. I didn't know that did that. Gotta hold it over the weapon and we'll see the range. Learn something new every day. So, things are going well. Things are going well. Let's see what else we can build. We don't want hoppers or nutrient paste dispensers. Something about it just screams Matrix to me, and I don't really like the idea of that in my colony. I want them all to be happy and healthy and productive members of society. I think we have everything in our production built. Food's being made. We really could get some more meat and protein in our diets. Sometimes I'll just take out and tame animals too. It's good for practice. It's good for practicing for their shooting, and it's good for practicing their animal handling. Lots of wood, which is good. It's good to have wood. Peace talk success. That is fantastic. They're still my enemy, I think, because that didn't really bring us all the way there. But hey, what you gonna do? So we're gonna go back to the colony. We're not going over here. That gives us luciferium. And I'm pretty sure we have way too many chemical fascination people. 1, 2, 3, and that's not even including whoever's out on the journey there. And if they take that even once, they are messed up for life. I will not have it. Oh, a heat wave. That's literally the chillest thing ever. Chill, because you can just chill them out with some passive coolers. This is an indoor area, right? Yeah. So we're just gonna put these passive coolers all throughout our colony here. Keeps everything cool. Cooling and brushing. Caravan's home. She's good. There's lots of wood for this too. We may want to consider closing this area off. Which I think we're going to. And then we can put some passive coolers in there as well. And that should keep everyone pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable. Clear all these out of here. Oh yeah, these 2 rooms. Good to keep our research room comfortable. And our art room. What are we building on over here, guys? Just a large structure. A large sculpture. By Ichabod. Ugh, Eli. Ugh, Eli. Halfway through his wake-up addiction. Really, don't do drugs, kids. It's just a bad idea. You'll end up laying on the floor in the hospital. On a bed in the hospital. It's good they clean. It's good of them. We're gonna have more ambrosia soon. Are we storing the ambrosia in the cooler? It doesn't look like it. Maybe I'm just... Yeah, it's over here. So we're going to want to make sure we're storing the ambrosia in the cooler. It's an item that will degrade over time. It's going to be found in drugs. I'll put the beer in there too. It doesn't degrade over time, but who doesn't like a cold frosty one? I don't, but, you know, I know lots of people do. As you can see, it's not refrigerated, spoiled in 21 days, and we have 104 of it plus more on the way. We're going to want to refrigerate that, otherwise we're going to lose out on so much ambrosia. Which would be a shame. Yeah. Smoke as much as you want, I don't care. Until we run out of lungs. I don't care. So, now that we have nearly harvested all of the smoke leaf, we're going to plant hop plants instead. That way we'll have something to make the wort out of, which will ferment in the barrels and become beer. That's good to keep your colonists happy. It also is not the worst thing to sell as well. Just another little price point you can add in there. Here's another thing that I had done previously. I made some shelves to hold our good weapons. Not the crap weapons that are littering our storage room, but just the good ones. We are going to have to click this first one here, and we're going to adjust this so only the 75% to 100% weapons are stored in there, and only the normal to legendary weapons. We also want to exclude some... Well, actually, first we're going to copy and paste. And here comes the last one. Come on. There you go. Good job, Ichabod. There might be some weapons that we don't want to store in here. Well, maybe actually not. Let's just let them fill them up and see what happens. A visitor. Oh. Hayden Hayhouse Timmons. He's a bounty hunter. I wonder if he's looking for anyone here. Hopefully not. Got some tattered apparel. It doesn't make them very happy, but it's not the worst thing in the world. What's he wearing? Tribal wear, eh? Seems a little odd. We have a lot of clothes for him to put on. It's fine. He can wear whatever he wants. What's he wearing with tattered pants? I guess they just don't like wearing cloth pants. I think this is something else that we had previously done. So, I'm going to put doors here. And close this off. And we're going to move this storage area into this area. Simply because I'm going to add more storage into this area. A slaver! Ooh, perhaps we can buy a slave. Slavery is wrong, but saving a slave is right. And by saving, we can incorporate them into our colony, and hopefully make them productive members of society. So, Shouda is our... But we're going to use Andreas because he doesn't have cataracts or bad hearing. He might just be a better candidate. I bet they have some slaves we can buy. Ugh, what are we going to barter with? Look at that, they have 4 slaves. We could sell this. We also have lots of herbal medicine, pemmican, you know. Ooh. A coma child, female 19, a very old man, somewhat old man. If we sold everything, we could only buy 2 of them. No, we could only buy 3 of them. So, first things first, let's check out how good they are. So we're not buying any. Now, Olga Tiger Trogo. She's lazy and she's a slowpoke. But she's capable of doing anything. And she's just a young girl, you know? The poor lass. She's gonna turn 19 soon, and I think we have to buy her. I want to set her free. Woodward. He's an old man. Old man Woodward. He's incapable of violence and intellectualism. He's an undergrounder and he's abrasive. I'm not sure I want to buy this guy. He doesn't seem to be somebody I want on my colony. I'm sorry, Woodward, but you don't make the cut. Hink. Quack. He's a quack. So Hink is, again, fairly old. He is capable of everything, and he's a tough undergrounder. He's also a gourmand, which isn't the best thing, but it's not debilitating. He could be quite useful, so we're gonna see if we can have him too. Leon, so he's the most expensive. He's got a little scratch. He can do everything. He's quite valuable. Look at that, he's a fast learner, which is great for everyone. He's a body purist, so hopefully he doesn't lose any limbs. He's an undergrounder, which means he doesn't need to see the sky when my colony becomes quite a bit more, what's the word, cave-like. I think we're gonna buy him too. We're selling all of our pemmican. All of it. Let's get her done. 3 more colonists. We're gonna need to expand the bedrooms. No question about it. And we are also going to have to start hunting because we just sold every ounce of pemmican we had. So let's go take out all those animals. And let's get these guys equipped for life. So, we're going to need more swords. Because... what order did these people come in? Hink. He is the good one with melee. And he's getting that sword. Leon is better with melee, but we're going to make him a shooting ranged weapon guy. And Tiger has no experience with weapons. Ugh. Let's hook that lady up with a shotgun. Why not? Seems like a good idea. What's the worst thing that could happen? We might want to give her a pistol, but meh. She'll learn. So we're going to want to get these guys outfitted for our colony life. Since she is no good at doctoring, I'm giving her a 3 for that. That way she'll do it in a pinch, but she's not going to jump right on it. We also make sure that they will be set for wardening, but very fast. That way we're not going to do it. I don't want the full handling, she's just going to end up trying to tame Thrumbo and get a spike in the head. Thrumbo in the head. Everyone cooks if they can. Hink. Hink is the man. He's going to hunt, I think? Hink? No, Hink has the sword. Hink has the sword and he's not going to hunt. Construct only at the very end, that way if I'm forced to make him construct something he has to. Everyone grows, unless they can't. He likes to mine, so we're going to get him to mine. Everyone plant cuts, that's one of the more important things to do in the world. Which I don't know why you went such a plant cut, very strange. Very, very strange. Hink. There you are. And we are going to not have you smith. We'll keep your art at that level because you're not really good at it. And hauling. Everyone does haul on level 2. Huntsman, why aren't you hauling? It's like I just stopped doing your character at some point. It's very weird. Very, very weird indeed. Where'd we go? Hink. Finishing you off, you're done. Move on to Leon. Leon is a good doctor, which is great. Great at doctors. Everyone cooks. Not a very good cook. So we're gonna pause here. We have some tribes people that are coming to attack us. Oh. And they're gonna try and break through the walls. So, we have to be careful with that. We're going to just prepare everyone ahead of time while we're paused, just to make sure we know what's going on. And we're going to finish this off. Leon hunts, constructs at the very end. You'll mine, but only on a 3. And you'll tailor and you'll craft before you smith. And Tiger, who's just a fresh little girl. Hopefully she doesn't get schmucked in this incident. We have everything set up as best we can for what's going to come down right here. Doesn't need to handle. Will cook, but only later down the road. Will not construct until she'll be our grower. That's what she's going to get up to most of the day. And she will craft and haul. And once she gets better at crafting, then she can start tailoring, and maybe one day she'll start smithing. So let's check out what's going on with this raid here. It's a good slaver opportunity. How many we got? Good handful. They've got lots of melee, which is great for us, because we're going to blow them out of the water, quite honestly. Eli needs to pick up a weapon. Where are you, Eli? They're all going to get recruited here. Eli needs to go get a knife. There you are. And we're going to pick a nice strategic spot for them to set up battle. It's going to be pretty much right out our doors here. Okay, I'm terribly sorry, and I know we're paused, so it's all fine. We have to alphabetize these. The only two I'm going to leave next to each other, even though they're at the beginning and the end of the alphabet, are Andreas and Weasel, because they're our main characters. Berg, Eli, Olga, Shouta, Huntsman, H.I., H, J. There's another I. Hink. Leon, H-I-J-K-L. Oh, another H. Helki. Tiger. Glebe. That goes way past there. J. K. L. Oh, no, Leon goes before lighter. T. Smith. Goes here. Okay. Okay, that's much better. So, everyone except for Eli, we're going to come up here. This is going to be an interesting raid. I wonder which direction they're going to come from. I think we might... Yeah, I think we're going to go down here. Eli, are you going to get that knife? Yeah. So we're going to just line them up against this wall. Oh my god, Eli. You're so lame. Like, lame duck incarnate. Yeah, we're just going to line them up against this wall and really hope for the best that they're not coming this way. That sucks. I think what I'm going to do is advance on them. Jen has no weapon because she can't fight. Right. That's fine. Jen will follow, and hopefully, if there's any wounded, we'll pick them up. Okay. Where's Eli? Are you... Oh my god. For the moment, Eli's just gonna go over there, because... Ugh. So, we're gonna move up. And hopefully... Oh, is this gonna work? Yeah. Okay, that's one down. Oh, they're in our colony already? This wasn't the plan. This wasn't the plan at all. Yeah, here we go. What's wrong with you? Alcohol addiction? Ugh, and you have cirrhosis of the river. Oh, here they come. Douglases, every one of them. So they're just going to... Oh, come on. None of them. Yeah, just like that. Wow, Eli, you got the knife. Why don't you just drop it? So, good for that. We're going to allow them to pick everything up. We're going to fix the walls, fix the doors. They'll remove the bodies off to the side of the screen. I don't really need them. The weapons we'll take and store. A lot of good weapons in here, actually. Yeah, a lot of good weapons, which will bring in a little bit of money. And let's get this thing rolling. That was a really good raid. Nobody got injured. They just broke a couple walls, made a little mess. No fuss, no muss. Don't break that. Oh, Shouta. Who's your grouchy old man? He's 73, I mean, he is a grouchy old man. Oh, having a food binge because you're... Oh, and you're in a daze. Oh, everyone's so grouchy. Eli. Whistler. Oh. Well, yeah, they all saw a bunch of corpses, but, you know, what you need to... Oh, dear. He decided to kill Smith. That is just rude. Murderous rage. Oh, gracious me. Gracious me. And he's got a frickin' knife. Well... Where is he? Maybe if we try and arrest him, this will end peacefully. I have my doubts, but we'll see. Oh, there we go. And we can just let him go, really, because he's not in the murderous rage anymore. Kinda works out. So we're gonna allow that, because they have a lot of cooking to do. Oh yeah, and we tamed some turkeys. We don't need to keep the turkeys. The taming was just kind of practice. We're just gonna slaughter the turkeys. Oh no. And yeah, gonna get it going again. So I think we need more bedrooms. I think. Look at that. Good to keep an eye out for what the predators on the map are doing. They'll clear up some of the They'll clear up some of the larger animals for you. You can just kind of go grab them, scavenge them off, pick them up, you know, harvest them up. Get the rest of these components out here. Ooh, insulting spree. You know, we're going to make you some alcohol. Just hold your horses. But of course they can't. They're very impatient. Just taking around, look around the map for some more components. Construct any ships that have fallen. They were fighting. Not good. Everyone's so grouchy. Good grief. Build lots of wooden sculptures. A few of stone sculptures too. So we don't have enough bedrooms. I think sleeping on the floor. We really should get on that. I think where we're going to build more bedrooms will be this area. That's the hallway. Alright, let's figure this out. 9, 9. 9? Not 9. I just like uniformity, so I am Borg. The heat wave's over. Get rid of all those. I like to make sure that my bedrooms are the same, which sometimes is conflicting, because I don't actually plan that far in advance. So my pre-planned hallway is over here. So if I want my bedrooms to stay the same size, it's just not going to work. So I could build north, could build south. I don't really know where I'm going to build. All I know is I have to build some bedrooms, because if we get even one more colonist, we don't have enough bedrooms. Oh, we made another sword. Phlebe! No, not Phlebe. Eli! You need to go get a sword. Actually, anything besides that uranium. Yeah, why don't you go get that? And where was the guy? Pink. You're gonna go get that, because that's better than the sword you have now. Look at all these weapons. Dandy. So, we're looking to build bedrooms, but where are we going to build them? The greatest question ever posed. Should we build larger bedrooms? Perhaps. But then we'd have to break through that wall, which isn't the worst thing. Decisions. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna square off the colony. I haven't even... Oh, we're out of wood. Oh, a peace talks quest. So, obviously we need more wood, because we're out. Oh, that gets us closer to that, which is good. More energy. Free energy. Make sure those are nice and in line. Yeah. Is that right? I think that's right. That's not right. There we go. That's nice and fine. Malaria! Oh, that is not good. So, malaria is terrible. Quite frankly, it's terrible. And Weasel has it. And if Weasel dies, this whole game's over. It's over. 1, 2, 3, 9 colonists get it. Ugh. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Okay. That's way over here. We will consider your offer. That would be not too shabby if we were friends with them. So we only have 5 more minutes here. I don't think Weasel and Andreas are going to hook up in the next 5 minutes, because Weasel has malaria, and I don't know about you, but malaria is not the most attractive disease. Better luck next time. Hopefully they do. Oh, all that medicine you need. Good for you, Huntsman. Hopefully we do get that one day. Oh, lots of food. Really, we're just gonna focus on them healing right now. That's the main concern. Malaria is not good. Thank you for joining me for my very first video. If you made it to the end, congratulations. I didn't think I would. If it was boring, you know, that's my best advice. If you thought it was entertaining, then great, you know, fantastic. If you thought it was something in the middle, you know, leave me a comment and let me know. Subscribe and click that notifications button, or not, you know, whatever. It's not really something I'm terribly concerned about. I don't really know how that works yet. I'm still learning. Andreas just sleeping in the hospital like a good little doctor. Unfortunately, you know, you have to give up your bed to the hospital. It's dirty. Lighter. Sleeping outside in the rain. Lighter is another nudist. That cannot be comfortable. I mean, it's 26 degrees outside. That actually might be quite pleasant, sleeping outside in the rain in 26 degrees. I'll try it next time it's nice and warm out. I'm not gonna try that. Construction has just halted because everyone got sick. Weasel, I really hope you get better. It's just minor, I guess, at this point. There's lots of medicine. You should all be fine. Get lots of rest. It would be a shame if y'all passed away from malaria. We've only lost one colonist. His name was, Groot, I believe. Groot? Going with Groot. Whistler's having a heart attack. Oh, this isn't good. Ichabod, you're treating him, right? Whistler's an old man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He reminds me of the, yeah, Whistler from Blade, I think. He made it to the third movie, so, you know, hopefully Whistler can at least make it till these guys hook up, assuming Weasel doesn't kick it from the malaria, but I think he should be fine. In our last minute now here, we're going to try and get this exactly on an hour. We'll see. I'm not editing, by the way. No editing. That's like a little advanced for me. We'll try and figure that out later. So we're gonna round it out for 1 hour, 30 seconds to go. Weasel, you gonna kick this thing? Anyone? Anyone kicking their malaria? No? Extreme break risky. Just get over your wake-up addiction. It's your own fault. I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for everyone having to put up with it. He also only has one kidney. Probably ruin the last one with some other. Oh look, here we are. And goodbye.